guys, happy vlog, happy weekend, happy Saturday. It is 9:30. I've missed you. Oh my gosh, the last couple of weekends have been either I am in a freaking migraine coma, about to die, survival mode, or having a little bit too much fun. Neither of which are a good excuse. I've missed you. It is Saturday. We are heading out the door to have breakfast. Today has been just one of those days where like Parker and I are just kind of winging it. So we're gonna go eat. And then the new baseball season, I made a new mom friend. I made a new baseball mom friend. And I don't know if she has the keys to my heart or what's going on, but those last minute, hey, are you available to have lunch today? Like in a couple hours? I really like those. I like those for the simple fact that it's like, oh, she's thinking about me, like last minute. And of all the last minute people she could invite, she thought about me. It makes me feel good. It just really like smooths that trauma, you know? Anyway, before we go have breakfast, I wanted to show you guys my latest Amazon find. You guys, I am not an athleisure type person that much. I was there for a minute when the kids were a little bit younger, and Fabletics really had like a hold on me when it came to like hoodies and like jackets, like outerwear vests, but like shorts, leggings, stuff like that, unless I'm on some kind of exercise machine. You know how I feel about that. So I found these shorts on Amazon. Don't remember how I found them, but Lord have mercy, do I need every color, but I'm not going to get them because they're still, I mean, like $30 or something. But let me show you. Look at these. Okay, look at my dog, first of all, and don't look at the background. Today is washing the sheets day, but look at these shorts. Boom. Look at, do you see that? It's like a tennis skirt section inside shorts. And the shorts, sorry guys, the shorts have little things. I still wear underwear because they're kind of bunchy and wait. See, there's my underwear. There's the little liner it has. I think the liners, in case you like bend over trying to be cute, you have still nothing. Sorry. But yeah, look, and they're brown. Like I never wear brown, but I thought those were so cute. I was like, I have to share with my friends. I have to share with my friends. And you know what the best part about these is? If you guys have short torsos, I know how you feel about mid-rise or high-rise things, so you might like this. If you like high-rise, these aren't. Mid-rise, I think they're maybe normal rise. What is that even called? But look at this. Do you see that? They don't like choke you. Where are you going? I told him, I was like, are we getting cute or are we getting sporty? And he said, we're not getting cute. And then he walks out looking like a catalog model. Like he's going to go play golf in his catalog. Yeah, look it doesn't. You know, I hate when waistbands do this and then they make you look like an ice cream with a lot of scoops. So it's just...
I'll take a double scoop of that.
So I couldn't go on with my day. I've worn these like 7 times already and I keep like, I'm not vlogging and I'm like, I have to share with my friends. I have to share with my friends. Aren't those adorable? You know what else is adorable? I got a newsletter today from Heretic, the perfume company that's breaking my heart because they're not at Sephora anymore. And the newsletter said, hey, did you know that you can layer our perfumes? I'm not a big perfume layer. I have trust issues and I don't know if it's like gonna make this recipe for disaster on my body and then I have to smell myself the rest of the day. But the newsletter said, these are our favorite ways to layer our fragrances. I happen to have them. They said dirty coconut, which you know how I feel about that. And then my pistol whip, I layered them this morning. Layered them on me and I'm like, I can still distinguish. Oh, hey, this might be a good thumbnail. Hold on, let me pause for a second so it's a thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. So now I'm doing and I can still smell them separately. You're looking at my shorts, aren't you? Take it all in. With those spaghetti legs. Yeah, so I made a new friend. Her name is Debbie. She's from Brazil. And we're gonna have lunch together. And it wasn't part of the plan, but I was telling Parker, I'm like, oh, my friend Debbie. We actually had an amazing pool party barbecue last weekend and we invited her and her son and my other baseball friend and her family. And it was one of those where I was like, hey, just come for a couple hours, you know, wrap up around 4 because it's Sunday and everyone has to go to work tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. Like no one wanted to leave. That is the best compliment. I want people to be at my house that feel at home, can go into the pantry and help themselves because they feel at home and want to come back. And we checked all those boxes and everyone had a great time. So for her to reach out again this weekend and is like, do you want to have lunch with me? I'm like, so I told Parker and he's like, you have to go. You have to go. I love this man. You know, he's like rah in my corner all the time. He's like, oh, you don't know if you say no, like she might not invite you again. And, you know, just it's a good impression. And I'm like, why are you trying to get rid of me, bro? He has to fix the toilet. So either I stay here with him, fix the toilet and go to HumPAH Depot, or I go with my friend Debbie in my cute shorts. I think we all know the answer to this. I love you. How come you never look at me that way? So we very innocently went out to breakfast. I suggested, hey, you know, since I'm going to be gone for an hour or two, why don't I just go with you to Home Depot so you can get the toilet guts that you need. And I fell for it. I fell for the trap because all of a sudden it's turning into this whole situation. We got new tools that need to be put in a new place. But do you see his face? That's happy face.
This is a very happy face. This is very Virgo happy right now.
I was
very
gonna say,
nice and organized.
this is an out loud happy face. Very, it's radiant.
Yeah.
When he doesn't look at me, that's how you know. That is better at the moment. You know what else is happy? I was telling Parker, I'm like, Parker, I don't want to go to the HumPAH Depot and say, hey, I need a fancy way of keeping my Allen wrenches. Because anytime I need an Allen wrench for like furniture, I just grab a handful. I'll show you. You probably don't believe me. I just grab a handful of Allen wrenches like this. Watch. Hey, I need to disassemble and reassemble a bed because I've been working on the boys' rooms again. And I grab this. Usually the size that I need is in there. And so we were having one of those like romantic in-bed conversations, you know, just catching up on our day. And I was like, I'm really embarrassed, Parker, but is there like a way of like getting a thing where it's like one Allen wrench is like all the Allen wrenches and they're all put together nicely? And he's like, do you want red or black or colorful, like long, short, metric? I'm like, for furniture? If I need it for travel, I got this. Look at this. Do you see this? It has a carabiner. It has a screwdriver too. Phillips and flathead in the same little Allen wrench contraption. And then, wait for it. Oh. Do you want the long ones? Or do you want the short ones? Are your hands delicate? Did you just get a manicure? Do you want a handle attachment? Marry a Virgo. If you needed a sign, this is your sign. If you are the storm, if you are the wildfire, if you are the exciting person with no plan, entrepreneur, you need to marry a Virgo that is pragmatic, logical, and has an answer for everything. Because even if they don't, they find it for you. You know what else is really exciting? Let me show you. I got this in the mail. I fell off of this PR list a couple years ago. And they somehow found me again. Words cannot explain how excited I am about this. But at the same time, I'm a little nervous. Because when it comes to makeup these days, you know how I feel about it. I'm like, let's be logical. Let's be minimal. Let's be, looks like my skin. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to get itchy. And the idea that there is a product that is a full face product and has setting powder in it, like, It's like a primer, foundation / setting powder. You don't need to set it. It covers your wrinkles and your pimple. 24-hour foundation that's waterproof. Okay. It has serum and it has a natural matte finish with the setting powder. Okay, it may have lost me already because I didn't know it was a matte finish. But if it does have powder, what would you expect? Anyway, I want to try it. This is one of those things that I really want to try. Although I think we should have second guessed. Thought about, we should have renamed it because Face Bond. I don't like going into things with my mind semi-made up. You know what I'm saying? So we got that in the mail today. That's really exciting. Not as exciting as my Allen wrench set because now I can Allen wrench the hell out of the entire house. But pretty exciting. But I am going to be late because I told my friend that I would meet her at 12. Oh, she hasn't responded. She's like, do you want me to pick you up? I'm about to leave. Is this like an official date? Should I have put on makeup? I don't know. I am really excited though. I did eat like 2 hours ago, so I'm gonna have to fake eat the entire time and go, she's gonna think I'm one of those girls that order salads. No, she saw me eat 6 tacos last weekend. So we're good on that front. But do you guys ever get like the nervous jitters, like butterflies in your tummy when you're about to go hang out with a new friend? Is it just me? I think it might just be me. Parker, do you get butterflies in your tummy?
No, don't have any friends.
Does anybody want to be Parker's friend? Parker is accepting friend applications. Or this one can be your friend. Where is she? You want to be his friend? You want to be Daddy's friend? Want to be Daddy's friend? Oh, yes, oh my goodness. Oh, yes, oh my goodness. Hello. Hello. You know what we haven't done in a really long time? We haven't done one of those discussions of is it coupon or coupon? We haven't done one of those discussions of is it cotton or cotton? Because apparently cotton is wrong. So we are bringing back the is it English or is it ESL for the day? Raccoon or raccoon? I need your votes. So
you know what my vote is.
This entire house eviscerates me every time I say raccoon. Like, because it's wrong, apparently. It's not raccoon, it's not. Last Sunday when we had our barbecue, my friend Debbie said raccoon, and I was like, yeah, you can't break up with me. And I was like, it's an ESL thing. Do you say raccoon or raccoon? I can't even say raccoon normal without putting that in there. Can you say it for me, please?
Raccoon. It's a raccoon. See the raccoon over yonder?
Raccoon.
It's a raccoon.
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 I feel like I'm saying it the same.
No. You got to put more emphasis on the A. Rat.
Like a rat.
Like, raccoon,
Oh, but it's a raccoon. It's so cute. A little raccoon with his little hands. He's wearing little black gloves.
Raccoons are like one of those things you want as a pet, but then you do it and then you regret it later.
Like a monkey?
Yeah, because it's like stealing your money and stuff.
Yeah. It's smoking in the backyard, gambling with his friends.
Yeah, all his friends are coming over.
Eating all the Doritos.
Yeah.
Damn. Raccoon. So you guys got to vote, okay? So this is your ESL versus English 3.0. Strikes again. You got to let us know in the comments. And you're going to have to let us know because you have to like spell it out phonetically. So if it's raccoon, you're going to do R-U-H, coon. And then if it's raccoon, you're going to do R-A-H, coon. Deal? That's your homework. Meanwhile, I'm going to go hang out with a friend, try not to show my and also try to stay sober because after I have to go pick up my children at their dad's house. That's a lot of really big challenges for me in a very short period of time. Send me your good vibes. You guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. Mistakes were made yesterday. I get new friends and I don't know how to act. But I want to say good morning and just a little life porn action for you. Yeah. Let's see. For little man. Oh, that's adorable. We were thinking about because he collects like game balls and stuff. And so I was thinking about putting it here, but he can't reach. So he's going to have to climb every time he wants to put a game ball in there. So like if you put it like baby level, well, he's so cute. Is it straight or no?
Straight enough.
Yeah, he won't know the difference. So I got this little thing on Amazon. You can do balls or rings. And if you don't want to do rings, there's an extra layer that you can swap out and just do all balls. But his room was getting out of control. He had like posters on every corner, pictures just taped to the walls, and stuff that he wanted to hang. So I took some of his favorite posters and I just swapped out. Remember we had like Skylander posters? Swapped those out, put in his actual posters. I got a couple of prints on Etsy and I printed them at Walgreens. We did this one here, his actual game number. Which is kind of cool because this jersey looks like his new jersey for this team. Did it have proper mounting stuff? Did we do it wrong? No, right?
Time will tell.
Yeah. So that has little spot balls. Is the door crooked? Oh. Whew.
It's all crooked. That's fine.
The whole thing?
Major.
We got another little poster. It was cool because I already had these poster frames from the time we redid his room, like Skylander stuff. I think you guys were around back then. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And he had Skylander posters there. We got this little print over here too. You see his name and number is in every jersey. Some more little Etsy prints. And I did a new little thing here. Of course my son made his bed. Of course he did, because he's my firstborn. It's what he does. So this is Mateo's new bed. I'm gonna strangle him. Oh, he's supposed to make his bed every time. Like every morning he gets up, changes, brushes his teeth, makes his bed. Those are the 3 chores. And you know, like, do you see? It's a nice made bed right there. That's my dog. That's not a made bed. He got new bedding. He got a new bed. This bed frame is actually surprisingly pretty. It's like probably the cheapest bed frame that IKEA has at the moment, but it's fabric and it's low to the ground. It's a platform bed, so you don't need a box spring, but it's a beautiful like charcoal fabric, like a really heavy textile. And I love that it's low. So he needed a bigger bed. And I was telling Parker a story of when I was growing up. So I've always been super tall. I've always been a big kid. And when I was about 15, almost 16, I told my parents, like, I don't fit in my twin bed anymore. And my parents were like, you're so ungrateful. Like, at least you have a bed. And at that time I was working. I mean, I started working when I was 13 or 14. So I was like, okay, so I need a new bed, but I'm being ungrateful. So just so that we're clear, you're not getting me a bigger bed. So I worked and I saved money. And I was telling him, I was like, I still remember I spent $374 on a sleigh bed and mattress at this furniture store that was next to a liquor store. So you can kind of imagine the type of furniture store this is, where like you walk in and there's like a couple of mattresses on display, but like everything else is in boxes like against walls. And this like old man comes out and he shows you a magazine and he's like, this is what we have. And you're like, oh, do you have this? And he's like, yeah. And then he just puts it in your car. And it was hilarious because I had to like buy it, and just having it delivered was too expensive. So I convinced my dad to pick it up for me. But yeah, I got a full-size sleigh bed. It was like that really light wood color that's like almost pink. And it was $374. And so I got myself a bigger bed. But I remember that feeling of like, this is weird, right? Like, this is a need that I have. Like, I'm hungry. Can you feed me? It felt like a need. It didn't feel like I was being spoiled or entitled. I couldn't shake that feeling that I'm not wrong here, am I? And so I needed a bigger bed. I was a big kid and I needed a bigger bed, and I got myself a bigger bed. So I never want my kids to feel that confusion of, is this a need or is this me being spoiled? Is this a need or is this like a want? And so I saw him kind of like balled up in his little twin bed, which he still fit in fine. He's 12. So I text his dad and I'm like, hey, out of curiosity, what size bed do you have at your house for Mateo? And he's like, I have a queen. I'm like, okay, that's all the permission I needed. So, but you know how kids are. They don't really take care of things. They're not very careful with things. I mean, even with their fancy things like their Nintendos or their iPads, as much as they take care of them, they're still kids and they drop them, break them, stain them, put stickers all over them. So I didn't really want to invest in anything. And I'm glad we picked this because this bed is really nice. So we got this bed frame with like the fabric. We got a rolled up mattress at IKEA and it's actually super comfortable, but I was feeling a little, like maybe it's not as comfortable as it could be. So I ordered this pad from Amazon, which I'll link for you guys because it is so nice. It's kind of like, you know how they have those foam or gel pads that you can put on top of a mattress? Imagine if they took one of those and they put it through like a wood chopper or like a wood trimmer and they did little chunks and then they stuffed that into like a baffle box. A baffle box is like a mattress pad that's fabric on both sides, but then it's divided into quadrants. And then each of those pockets is full of those like shredded little foam cubes. So it's soft, but it's almost soothing for your back. Anyway, I guess I have to make a bed. No, you know what? I'm not going to make his bed. I was going to make the bed so I could show you how cute his bed is. And like we got the bedding he wanted because it's his favorite MLB team, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to leave the bed there for when he gets here tomorrow and he can make it himself. But yeah, I wanted to say good morning and show you that a little wife born this morning. And also, I have a new best friend. No. Really important friendships were made yesterday, but also, why is it that I get so excited I don't know how to act? You know, like I go out not that often, very rarely actually, and just, it was actually a great day. We met, so our boys had a pool party with Coach from 12 to 3, so she was like, hey, while they're at the pool party, why don't you and I go have lunch? So we went to have lunch from 12 to 3, but it was like 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh no, it's 3 o'clock. You have to go pick up your baby. And co-parent's going to bring like the boys to my house. And it's 3 o'clock, like we can't even make it. So I called co-parent and I was like, hey, can you just bring the boys and her boy over to my house and drop them off there? And he's like, sure. So then they all came over here and we all hung out for like 3 more hours, which was fun. God bless my husband because he went and he bought us fried chicken. They played video games together. We played Koosh. How many millennials are there out there? 90s kids that played with Koosh balls. They're popular again, FYI. And we did Koosh for a little while, but then I don't know what happened. I think it was like 8 o'clock. I just died. I was sitting in bed telling Parker how to play an app. He has like this little video game app on his phone and he couldn't get past a level. And I was like, well, duh, it's because you haven't upgraded your soldiers. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got to upgrade them. You're trying to play a level 8 and you're only level 1. And I knew there was a lot of confusion happening there. So I clearly remember teaching him how to upgrade his like fighters, like his army. And then I died. And I woke up at like 7 o'clock this morning. Maybe my body was just telling me I need to rest. Or maybe my body was telling me that I need to not drink 3 margaritas for lunch. Hey you guys, happy Monday. It is about 11 o'clock. We are just trying to get into a groove today. You guys, it's like, I think this is just how life is now. You know, you find a routine and then something throws it out of whack, like summer break or baseball season starts, and then just when you're getting a hang of the routine, boom, it shakes again because we're going back to school next week. So we are just trying to survive at this point. Yesterday was one of those days where Parker and I did nothing. Actually, I lied. I unloaded the dishwasher, but aside from that, all I did was breathe and eat. But today, we're back in the groove. The boys are here. We're about to go get some groceries, do a little pickup. But I was trying to wrap up some orders, like literally wrap them up. But I was like, Gotta show my pandas before I do that because these are really cute, you guys. But before I forget, I didn't talk to you guys about my nail polish. So this is called Dani fell for another marketing strategy, like really hard. This is called nail concealer. So basically it's concealer for your nails. No, it's like bubble bath from OPI, you know, like those really light, neutral, pastel pinks, like jelly white, crelly polishes. But it's called nail concealer. So basically what it's supposed to do is just make your nails look like your nails, but better. I got the lavender, the white, and the pink. Right now I have the lavender shade on my nails, and it's from the brand Cure. So this is the lavender. You could see the base is like a pale lavender, but it also has sort of like an iridescent sheen. Can you see that? And that's kind of the whole point of these polishes, is like this has the lavender base with the sheen. This is the white base, also has like the iridescent shimmer in there. And then this is the pink base. I don't remember where I saw these, but the minute I saw them, I was like, I need to try them. London Town? Is London Town the brand or Cure was the brand? I thought Cure was the brand. They came in this. So London Town is the brand, but this is what the bottle looks like. I always thought Cure was a brand of nail polish. I'm really wrong about these things. You guys know I love my nail polish. So this is Cure Illuminating Nail Concealer by London Town. I don't know, maybe it's like a thing within a thing. So I wanted to not end the vlog before I showed you guys that. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'm ending the vlog. I don't know how long this vlog is in the first place, but I do know I want to show you guys this. Okay, we have a little memorial keychain here from a panda. She is such a good friend, you guys. Like the amount of keychains that she has bought for her friends is just so sweet. So we got a little memorial keychain here. So pretty, right? And then a kindergarten teacher ordered a lanyard. She's like, I'm a kindergarten teacher, but I want smooth beads, you know, and I want it to be like bohemian neutrals, but with pink and purple. I mean, at the beginning, when she told me her concept, it felt a little bit all over the place, but I feel like it kind of came together at the very end here. So really pretty. And I had extra stuff when I was doing her lanyard. So I just made a little extra keychain. Anytime I have extra product, I hate to waste it. So I just produce something extra. And if it matches with whatever you ordered, then great. Otherwise, I just save it for badges, like ID badges, like the reels. Then, this is actually my favorite order. I got an order from a mom that's going to the Eras tour, like the Taylor Swift tour with her daughter. And she wanted something to kind of commemorate the occasion. So she got keychains and cell phone lanyards. They're so cute. So we have 2 cell phone lanyards for mom and daughter. Look how cute these are. She wanted their names on them, so I guess it really does live up to that like friendship bracelet look. And then on the little dangle thing, I made the daughters with Fearless, you know, because the Fearless album. The little Chuck Taylor shoe. And then for mama, I did the Mommy and Me handprint. And then Inspire. And I added these in case they want to, you know, put the lanyard in their cell phone case a little bit easier than through the little speaker holes. So we got those 2. And then these have matching keychains. So look how cute these are. This is the short version. So short is going to have the resin piece connected to the clip directly, and then the charms on the side. The long version, actually that is a short version as well. The long version, is this a short? No, that's a short too. The long version has all of the charms, like this length, in between the clip and the resin. So in between are the charms versus on the side like here. And so they both got the poster, like the tour poster on one side, and then the date that they're going to be attending the concert, which I thought was super cute. So, and then on each of theirs, we did more charms. Gummy bear, their initial for their names. And this is all stuff that you can really play with, because even though it is a keychain, You could wear it on your wrist. You don't have to. You can take the wristlet off. And then this keychain just becomes a clip. You can put it on your backpack. Hey, if you know what, the little charms and stuff become really loud, noisy, and annoying, you could just take this entire part off, because this itself is a key ring. And you can add that to another key ring or something different, or a ribbon, or connect it to something else. So you're not necessarily committed to the way that it arrives, like the format. You can clip it, you can make it shorter, you can make it longer. You could use this as a hair tie. You know, I always put in the listing, I'm like, it's a free wristlet. If you want it, I'd be happy to send it to you. If you don't want it, I don't have to, but you don't have to use it on your keychain. You know, you could add it to your hair or your backpack or whatever. I feel like I was gonna show you guys something else, and I am completely spacing out. What was it? We did that. We did that. I think that's it for now, but yeah, that's the update. Parker and I died yesterday. We watched a bunch of dragons and Valorians and, you know, the stuff he likes to watch, and just died. And this morning we're like, no, we gotta hit the ground running. You know what else I haven't mentioned to you guys? I bought this on Amazon a couple of weeks ago because I was like gung-ho about using it. I even ordered it so that it would arrive the next day, because that's how much I really wanted to do it. It's been sitting there for a few weeks. It's eyebrow and eyelash tint dye. Basically, it's hair dye for your eyebrows and your eyelashes. I don't want to do it on my eyebrows, but I was thinking about doing it on my eyelashes, because my eyelashes are like to the heavens. You can't really tell unless I have mascara on. So I thought maybe if I darken them a little bit, you'll be able to see how long they actually are, and the fact that I use eyelash serum. So stay tuned. At some point, I'll share that with you guys, along with that massive Ulta haul that's behind me. But I thought that I would use some of the stuff before I do the haul. That way I could do the haul and actually provide some feedback, like, it's pretty. No, like, this is good. This is good. I'm returning this. This is not, like, why is this so small? We'll get into that at some point. We gotta wrap things up here because I gotta drop all this off at the post office, then go do the grocery pickup, and then really just get on with the week. But I wanna say hi to my friends. Hi, friends. I love you.